What's up, guys? Happy Christmas Eve. Who are we? Happy Tuesday, Wednesday, waiver wire Wednesday. I hope you guys got your picks in, rocked it out. I didn't even know who was the pickup. There wasn't that one clear pickup near the end of the year this year. Normally there is, but there wasn't like any really like one clear pick. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What's up, guys? Hope you're having a wicked day. Oh, crap. Right. I'll be right back. All right. What's up, guys? How we doing today? Hope you guys are having a wicked day. Merry Christmas Eve. Happy holidays. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Hope you guys are rocking out. Probably super stressful. Pretty much what our day's been full of. Tina's more than mine, obviously. She's awesome. Santa Claus, that's what I am. What's up? What's up? Hope you guys are having a wicked day. I don't actually have a matchup going this week, so I got the third place game. I don't even know. Do I have players going tomorrow? I got the third place game in both leagues. Pissed me off for real, for real. Oh well, what can you do? We've all Rasheed Rice, IR done for the year, eh? That's no bueno. Goes for Tyquan Thornton. Huh. You know what? Rasheed Rice might be a value pick next year. In his Looming Islands, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Juju. Handle the bulk of the wide receiver duties on Thursday. You know what? Somebody mentioned that Jalen Royals kid before. So that's somebody to watch. But you know what? It sounds like a Juju. Oh, come on, man. Why'd you do that? You're a dick. You're a dick. Look for a Juju anytime touchdown. That might be something to look at. I can seal that. Yeah, I don't know about that Denver matchup on Saturday though, or tomorrow. No, tomorrow night. Holy, I thought it was a Saturday. I had to take him out. I'm only in the third place game. Like Derrick Henry. I mean, I know Stevenson's got a wicked matchup. CMC came through. Yeah, he did. He almost came through for me. Almost came through for me by himself, but he did come through for me or for real. Like he without him or like if my guys had just done something like anything, it would have been better, but I'm happy for you, man. Congratulations. Good luck in your matchup. I don't have anybody. I'm just in the third place matchup. That's all I can do. Michael Carter, Myers, or Wandale for the flex. I mean, I feel like Jacoby Myers has earned must start territory. Arizona's playing Cincinnati, though. I mean, starting running backs kind of hold a little bit more weight to me than wide receivers, but I feel like I feel like what's his face will be better. Who does what is that? Who's this guy? Decker, thank you for the live. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Yeah, Michael Carter's playing Cincinnati. That's should be something. But yeah, Jacoby Myers is in must start territory, I think. Decker, T-Lar, Josh Allen. Damn. I mean, in theory, it should be Josh Allen. But we just watched what Trevor Lawrence, what's his face did to the Indianapolis defense last week, a couple days ago. You know what I mean? So kind of hard not to get excited about that. Trevor Lawrence has looked pretty good. You know what I mean? So come back to that. Are you following? We go live every day, so I'll be back. We'll check on that one. Doesn't have to. We don't have to make a decision now, anyways. We'll see. Maybe something changes. Noah, Burrow, or Allen. Honestly, I think Burrow might be the answer. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. Like I think Trevor Lawrence is probably the answer over Josh Allen. But Josh Allen's ceiling is so high. Like he's what, 6 touchdowns high? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. And like they still need that win too. So they're putting belt to ass. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I think they're gonna get ass belted. Paul Ladder Jones, Demetrius, like Aaron Jones. Yeah, I don't know, man. What's things playing Houston? like I think Aaron Jones is going to be leaned on heavy because of the rookie quarterback situation. That Bromser kid is coming in, so Ramondre or Josh Jacobs, Ramondre or Josh or Myers. So I tend to lean more towards the running back than wide receiver. And against the Jets, I think Ramondre's the play. Josh Jacobs playing Baltimore. I mean, he sold us all last week. I'm glad that it didn't hurt you. It definitely hurt me. I got Puka. And then Josh Jacobs sold me. So, I mean, I'd be going back to there. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to. But, yeah, I think Stevenson's probably got the higher upside with regards to playing the Jets. Baltimore's defense is still really good, right? And they still need wins. I don't really know what's happening there. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. I can't explain it. I don't even know. Soham, Myers, or DJ. Yeah, I think that's what I mean. I think Myers has just kind of earned must start territory. DJ's been pretty good, though. San Francisco did just get shredded up. I might lean towards the Sunday night game, but 707, Nico Sutton, JMO Evans. I mean, they've all kind of earned it. Nico's probably the guy you drafted as your guy. I think you can. Yeah, that Chargers defense is pretty good. I might just go Mike Evans playing Miami on Sunday. Stay away from the rest of them. That's what I mean, man. Like I'm going into tomorrow. I don't really know. Like I don't know what to think about that Denver Kansas City game. I'm not really expecting a lot. And so, yeah, I'm not really expecting it to be like it was Kansas City last week. I'm expecting a completely different game than I think everybody else is, it looks like. So, let's say Love plays, Watson, Jefferson, BTJ, or Parker, choose two. I mean, honestly, it would be Jefferson or BTJ for me. Gainwell or Stevenson if JJ out. Who's JJ? Justin Jefferson? I mean, I would say Stevenson is probably. I didn't hear Justin Jefferson is going to be out. That would probably make sense. Like Detroit just became the defense of the week. I think if you can pick up Detroit's defense, I don't really know who you've got going, but it can't be better than a rookie quarterback. I don't think he'll play though. I don't think he'll sit though. I think he'll play because he's got like contract incentives. You know. Oh, Josh Jacobs. Oh. I think Jacobs is going to play. He's actually in better position than he was last week. Last week he didn't practice at all. This week he started off with a limited session, so that's better than it was last week, right? So I'm fully expecting him to play. I mean, he sold us last week. You know what I mean? So, oh damn, thank you, appreciate you. Wow. Yeah, right. So like, I mean, you almost gotta play him, but I don't really know. Kevin, Merry Christmas, thank you. So like, don't get me wrong, Baltimore's defense really. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, right? So I know what that's all about. And so for me, like, you kind of have to play him, but I'm with you, man. If I had another option in my league, I don't. But if I had another like a legit option, I'm not talking like fucking Rico Dowdle. You know what I mean? Like a legit option, I might consider benching him. What did you say, Jacobs or Stevenson? Because I could play Stevenson. He's playing the Jets, and now Henderson, Gainwell, Stevenson. Yeah, I could probably play Stevenson, right? Because he's playing the Jets, and there's no Trevion Henderson, and we know that what's his face, Mike Vrabel loves to run the football, right? So yeah, I don't. I think you know what I mean. Are you following me? Hit the follow button. Come back. I go live every day, so we can wait a couple days before we make a decision on that one. Maybe we get some more information. Yeah, so we go live every day. So yeah, maybe we get some more information before the game. But yeah, it's on Saturday, right? So we don't need an answer. Teddy, thank you for the follow. Waller Henry, like Derrick Henry? No, Hunter Henry. Again, Hunter Henry's playing the Jets, right? I don't know, man. How do you not play that? Alex, Barner, Parkinson, Ferguson. I think Ferguson on like if in my honest opinion, I think Ferguson's probably the best answer because he's probably got the highest upside. That being said, I fully expect Parkinson to have a huge game on either the like I can imagine there was a whole bunch of people that rage dropped him on Tuesday morning because that's when you can drop players. And so I don't know. I'm kind of expecting like a really big bounce back game from him. And like on Monday night, you know what I mean? In a game they need to win, it's got some allure to it. To win your championship, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's got some allure to it. But I do think Ferguson might have the highest upside playing Washington's defense, right? Gabriel Bonix, Caleb Williams, or Shaw. Christina, thank you for the heart. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas. I think Who's New Orleans playing Tennessee? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Bo Nix is probably no. See, I don't think Bo Nix is an answer at all, at all. Caleb Williams, you know what? Caleb Williams might be your answer. Things are going all right. We lost out in the semifinals of our fantasy matchup, our fantasy playoffs. So we're going into the third place game, as you can see, instead of the first place game. So we're a little butthurt, but we're getting over it. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. It is what it is. It's Christmas time. We're here to rock it. Damn, thank you for the roses. Hertz or Shaw, user. I don't know. You probably got to go Hertz. I don't know. Can you really start Tyler Shaw over Jalen Hurts in the championship of your fantasy playoffs? You know what I mean? So have Jacobs, Hampton, and Michael Carter for 2 spots. You know what? I honestly might bench Hampton, play Jacobs and Michael Carter. Teddy, Taylor, JSN, JMO, Saquon, Hampton, Henry, Sutton, Cam Lil. Oh, And Detroit defense. You got Detroit defense. Hey, bingo, bingo, bongo. Solid. Should be, right? What do we know? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, what do we know? I like the team, though, for real. Kevin in the finals of 14. Damn. Man, I made it to the semi in 212s. Herbert Stroud Herbert or Stroud this week. Yeah, I don't know if I want Herbert against Houston. I don't know that I want to do that matchup. I don't really know how to explain what happened last week. And wait, they're in the same game? Honestly, I would look elsewhere if I could. For real. I don't know what kind of quarterbacks you can get, but I don't think we're going to be getting a big game out of either of them, to be honest. I mean, maybe Stroud because we saw Dak put up points last week, but like LA's offensive line is Saints quarterback against Tennessee. Yeah, that might be a good one. Can you get Aaron Rodgers? Nah, against Cleveland, we don't want Aaron Rodgers. Can you get Geno Smith? Because he might do well. Fuck, Troy Bowers just went down. Brock Bowers. I don't know what kind of confidence you got in Kirk Cousins, Captain Kirk, on Monday night to win you your fantasy championships. Hey, Captain Kirk. Hi, baby. What's going on? Oh, my goodness. Hi. Oh, hi. Hawaii or Cal? Yeah, I don't know, man.
She wants your pom pom.
Oh.
That's a red squishy.
Oh, that's a big piece. Oh, nice. All over my shoulder. Love it.
Whoops. Whoops, Daddy. Oh, baby.
I don't know. All the money's on yeah, I was gonna say all the money's on Hawaii, isn't it? So I think Cal is probably the bet. What's the bull? California can put up points, though. Should be a good game. Hawaii's gonna have to play well. Lawrence, Brissett, or Purdy. Damn. Now there's a dilemma. I don't know, man. I might consider Trevor Lawrence, but I think Brock Purdy would be my answer. On Sunday Night Football, you know what I mean? And then he's at home. It's not like it's in Chicago. It won't be cold. It's going to be warm. He's at home. They need a win, right? Chicago's defense is banged up. He just put up 5 touchdowns, so he's got to be feeling good. I don't know. You know what I mean? Unless we find out that George Kittle's going to be out, maybe we go to Trevor Lawrence. But yeah, make sure you're following me because we go live every day. So we'll figure something else out closer to the day. They're all on Sunday, so we don't need an answer now, right? Ray McLeod or DK Metcalf? I think DK would take him any day of the week. Dude's built like a truck. Pick 3, Tracy, BTJ, Marv, Swift. I mean, I might just leave Tracy on the bench. BTJ, Marvin, Swift. Like Trevor Lawrence is doing really well. And I don't know if Indianapolis' defense is going to be better than it was last week. You know what I mean? So that being said, like I get it. Giants are playing Las Vegas, but they did well last week. You know what I mean? Whiz cause. What the hell? Beat Parker Washington or BTJ? If you play in a return yards league, I might consider Parker Washington over BTJ. But then I would tell you to pick up Miami's return man, Malik Washington. But if you're not, then you already know the answer. 19, Dak or Allen. I mean, yeah, Dak's probably going to get like 30 points. So if you want that on your bench, that might be somewhere to go. But I think he looked half decent last week. Like it wasn't bad. And he actually did relatively well. And then Washington's defense is kind of dookie. You know what I mean? So yeah, Allen or Herbert. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do Herbert against Houston. That's not really a question for me. Jace, AJ Brown, or Stevenson. I normally tend to lean towards the running back. It tends to hold a little bit more weight to me, but AJ Brown's just been a target machine. Like he's going to get another 10 catches for 120 yards and with any kind of luck a touchdown or two this time around. So that's what I do know. So if I could play both of them, I would. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I watched their last few games and like AJ Brown is just a target hog. Like they just target him all the time. So Tyreek Hill, Kelsey, or Mayer. Oh, Taysom Hill. Oh my God, gross. So Eddie, I can't actually like with any sort of confidence tell you, Jace. I would do Stevenson just because he's the starter with no what's his face Henderson, and they're playing the Jets. So for me, I don't know if I can tell you to play Travis Kelsey with any sort of confidence, and I don't know that this will happen. But I got a funny feeling about tomorrow's game, man. In Kansas City, it's a division game, right? There's a rookie quarterback, so he's going to want to ball out. It's against Denver. They play them all the time. Denver's playoff position is still up in the air. Like you don't think that Kansas City wants to ruin their chance to get the number one overall seed, like division matchup at home. I mean, I know a 14-point underdog, 13.5-point underdog, like the cards are all against them and they don't have nothing left to play for, right? There's nothing. They're free, easy. They don't care. Denver has a lot to play for, right? So I I can see crazy things happen, man. On Christmas, on a Thursday, like you know what I mean? Crazy things happen. Preston, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. And so for me, like I don't really want any part of that Denver offense, like at all. And I kind of like Travis Kelsey tomorrow. And I don't mind Juju Smith Schuster. So like, but that's just me talking. Like I don't know. I don't really know anything. You know what I mean? And so no problem at all, man. Like I hope that helps. I know that was just a lot of mumbo jumbo. User that I just explained it. I would probably choose Kelsey. So like I don't have to make that decision because I'm out. I'm only playing for Thursdays or for third place. But like I tend to look deeper than just the numbers on the paper. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and that's a controversial take because everything I'm reading says like, oh, pick Denver. Denver's gonna kill them. Denver minus 13 and a half. You know what I mean? Like, there's Denver touchdown on the defense, which may happen. You know what I mean? It's still a rookie quarterback, but like if like you don't think these guys still care? You know what I mean? At home on Christmas, like they're still professionals, right? And that's what I'm saying, Eddie. And I can totally understand, and I can get behind sitting them. I won't be sitting. I know it's only for the third place, but I won't be sitting them. No way, no how, not a chance. And maybe we're wrong, right? Maybe it doesn't happen, and everything that they said was going to happen, it just happens. Maybe not, though. You know what I mean? Kansas City money line right now is at plus what? Plus 500, plus 700. You know what I mean? So you don't think that the books are going to be like they like you think they want to pay out all that money? You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying sometimes crazy things happen. And fuck, a Christmas miracle, right? A festivus for the rest of us, if we will. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, right? What do I know, right? In general, what do we know? What do any of us know? For real. Ian, sit one, Breeze, Chase Brown, or Joe. Honestly, I don't know how we start Breeze with any sort of confidence. Eddie, no problem at all, man. Like I hope it works out. I really hope it works out. You know what I mean? And like you can tell that I hope it works out. I really do. I'm only trying to help, and so I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I understand what if you want to if you wanted to sit him, but yeah, I would hate to sit him, and then he has one of his games against Denver that he normally has with a rookie quarterback. Just throw it to me, my man, and I'll catch it. You know what I mean? So yeah, Ian, I don't know how we start Brees with any sort of confidence, especially against New England. Like New England's defense is for real. Yeah, okay, Derrick Henry just put up 128 and 2 touchdowns against them. But are we really putting the Jets offense on the same level as Baltimore's offense? Like for real, for real? You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. So for that reason, I would sit Brees Hall. And not for nothing, but I sat Jalen Warren last week, and I'm playing for third place instead of playing for first place. So there's that. Douglas, Goff, Dart, or Brissett. Honestly, we watched it last week. I think Goff's got the highest upside out of any quarterback always. Who are they playing? Minnesota? It's at home, isn't it? It's in Minnesota. It's still a dome, though. Yeah, I don't know. Goff or Lawrence. I mean, I might go Lawrence over Goff. We just watched Brock Purdy throw 5 touchdowns against Indianapolis, so I mean, we could get a bounce back game from Indianapolis, but I think Trevor Lawrence is probably better position. You know what I mean? Mateo, Lions or Seahawks? Honestly, we got to go the Lions, man. Yeah, I don't know. Seahawks on the road. Yeah, I think we got to go the Lions, man. Like they're, you know what I mean? They're playing Bromson or whatever his name is, and he was terrible last week. So like, or the last time he played, he was terrible. And so like, honestly, my man, I wouldn't want to have the Lions get like 15 points and be on my bench and hope that the Seahawks can make up that. That being said, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but like, you know what I mean? This has been the theme for the whole show, right? Strange things happen on Thursdays, on Christmas. You know what I mean? So, no problem at all, man. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying that sometimes weird things happen. And the kid, I don't know if he's going to be good. He wasn't very good last time. Like Gibbs this week. Wait, against Minnesota? I mean, I don't know what happened to Gibbs. Honestly, you got to play him. I'm not going to tell you to bench him unless you've got, for some reason, you've got him, Christian McCaffrey, and Bijan Robinson. I'm not telling you to sit Jahmyr Gibbs. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand what happened to him, and I don't know. But like even last week, he got a lot of catches. So like, yeah, he didn't get the rushing yards, but he got a lot of catches. So in PPR, he'll be fine. Ian, MHJ, Michael Wilson, or AJ Brown. I mean, Michael Wilson's kind of earned a must-start territory, right? But that's like I was saying. AJ Brown's a target hog, man. And so they're gonna keep throwing it to him. I've watched their games, right? So like they keep throwing it to him. He's gonna get 10, 11 catches for sure, 100% for like 130 yards, and this time maybe a touchdown or two. You know what I mean? So yeah, like that's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure. That being said, that Cincinnati defense is kind of interesting to target. Like, if anything, I might go Michael Wilson over MHJ just because Cincinnati's not terrible against wide receivers. I think Michael Wilson lines up on the inside, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, Ferguson or Kincaid. I think Ferguson playing Washington has the higher upside. Taysom Hill or Schultz. Allen, thank you for the question. I mean, I understand the allure to Taysom Hill, but he's as much a 30, 40 point guy as he is a 1, 2 point guy. So like I might go Schultz, even though it's against the Chargers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, Taysom Hill's probably the answer, just because he plays multiple positions, and so yeah, I know what you mean. Keep popping up on my FYP. Breeze won the chip. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Happy holidays to you too. Congratulations. No problem at all, man. I hope it works out for you. Good luck. How many points do I think McBride's going to get? I mean, Cincinnati's got the worst defense against tight ends in the league, right? So he should get 40 points. You know what I mean? Like, it should be a 10 catch, 150-yard, 2 touchdown game. So that's 25, and 12 is 37. I think he might get 30. You know what I mean? There's no reason he shouldn't. I don't know what happened last week, but Bones, Waddle, or Jefferson. Yeah, honestly, man, I don't know how I can tell you to play Justin Jefferson with any sort of confidence. I mean, I probably would, but I'm not in that situation. I think, I mean, Waddle's playing Tampa Bay's defense, who is very not good, but Detroit's defense isn't very good either, right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm torn on that one because at the same time, like, that's another one, man. It's on Christmas, right? He needs 85 yards to get to 1,000 yards for the season. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Yeah, they got a rookie quarterback, but Detroit's defense is hurting. That's pretty much been the theme of this show, right? Is strange things happen, man, on Christmas. I don't know. Like, I don't know that I would want to bench Justin Jefferson, have him go off for a Justin Jefferson game, 125 yards and 2 touchdowns, and have him on my bench, hoping that Jalen Waddle does something even close to that, so that I don't look like a complete jackass for playing Jalen Waddle over Justin Jefferson. That would be my thinking on it. Armando, Dobbs, Ted, or Terry. Yeah, I don't know that I would. Yeah, McCarthy's out. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm not. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not telling you with any sort of confidence that you got to play him. I'm just saying, man. Crazy things happen on Christmas at home. I don't know, man. Last time that Bromser kid played, he was in Seattle, so like that's the toughest. That's one of the toughest places to play as for any quarterback. Never mind a rookie playing his first game. Sorry, Armando. I'd probably play Dobbs. I don't really care about. Yeah, it's Seattle's defense. Yeah, I think Dobbs is probably the answer. I don't really like either of them. Uh, Dak or Lawrence. I don't know, man. That's what I was saying. I think Dak's gonna get like 30 points. You know what I mean? And he's gonna have like a really good game. And I don't know that you would want that on your bench. You know what I mean? So D Rock, Pitt, or Jacksonville. I think, yeah, it's got to be Pittsburgh, man. For real. Against Cleveland? Yeah, it's got to be Pittsburgh. Rona, Hampton, Harvey, or Jacobs. Oh, it's got to be Jacobs if he's healthy. Who's the other one? Hampton? Yeah. Oh, man. Those two play before Jacobs. I think Jacobs is in a better position this week than he was last week. No fear, Dak won't play a full game. I mean, if you've got that fear, then you might as well go with the other guy. I don't play based off that. I play based off the matchup and hope for the best. I don't know why he wouldn't play the full game. I haven't heard anything. That's like he was asked that question about being shut down for the rest of the season, and he said like on Christmas. So like, yeah, I'm gonna get up on Christmas and play a football game instead of being with my family, but I'm just gonna go to a football game and sit on the bench while my team plays. On Christmas? No, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't even thought of that. I haven't heard anything of it. So, I mean, I guess the fear is there. I never thought of that. I don't take that sort of stuff into consideration. Luke, Pitts or Fannin? You know what? Honestly, I might go Pitts. Like that Pittsburgh defense is for real. Like for real. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so yeah, that Pittsburgh defense is for real. It's in Cleveland. It's gonna be cold. Yeah, I might go. I might go Pitts. Like on Monday night, you're either gonna not need him or you're gonna need him to win you your fantasy championship. Like on Monday night at home in a game they need to win, right? They're still in playoff position. They're still in the hunt for the division, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Where's fucking Atlanta? Oh no, they're out. But they're only just out. So like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think I would go Pitts. Yeah, no problem at all, man. I hope it works out for you. Top four: Bijan, Gibbs, Jason McBride. My opponent: ETN, T Law, London Hall. What do you think? Oh, I love it. I love it, man. Hell yeah, that's wicked. Luke, I hope it works out for you. Good luck. Saints or the Lions. I mean, the Saints killed it for us last week, but Tennessee's offense isn't. I don't think they're as bad as the Jets. I think the Lions, you know what I mean? Like against Minnesota, that Bronzer kid, he looked really bad last week. Yeah, I was on the road against Seattle, but I mean, I can understand the Saints defense. 15 grand on the line. Damn. Should be good. That's wicked. This guy plays for big money. I'm upset I didn't win 400 bucks. Alec Pierce or Debo and Barner or Andrews. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Barner might be the answer. I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, but I don't really know what's happening with that offense, and I can't tell you to play any of them other than Derrick Henry with any sort of confidence. So I would go with Barner. And then I don't know, man. Alec Pierce looked good last week, and Jacksonville's defense actually struggles against the pass. Cortland Sutton had a good game last week. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Debo, I don't really expect them to do very well against Dallas. Akon, Burrow or Allen, T-Law or Allen. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how we bench Josh Allen. I really don't. That being said, Joe Burrow at home, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I if I had to choose, I would choose Josh Allen for better or worse every single time. I mean, his upside is what, 6 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns. So like, yeah, for better or worse, I'm my guys all the time. Last week I lost out because I played Lamar Jackson over Brock Purdy. Obviously, that wasn't the answer. So Jake Ferguson or Colby Parkinson? Yeah. Oh, damn. That's the first game or the last game. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we have to kind of go Jake Ferguson, take the upside against Washington. I do, however, think that Colby Parkinson's going to have a really big bounce back game because he sold everybody last week, and I can't imagine how many people were ready to hit the drop button on Tuesday before waivers cleared on Wednesday. So like that's what I mean, and I know he laid an egg last week and he was really dookie. But if I told you that Matt Stafford threw for 450 yards and you would have assumed that Colby got at least 70, 80 yards, you know what I mean? So like I think this week he does a lot better, and I don't know if I want to play him over Jake Ferguson, or I see. I don't know if I want to tell you to play him over Jake Ferguson, but I think I'm riding this week. Like I know I don't really have anything more than the third place game to play for, but that's just my thoughts. You know what I mean? And then not for nothing, but like on Monday to win your fantasy championship, and it's not like Ferguson's been lighting it up. You know what I mean? And it's on Monday to win your fantasy matchup. Either you don't need him or you do need him. And I don't know, man. You know what I'm getting goosebumps to win the fantasy fucking championship. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? It's like Miguel, thank you for the follow. That's what I was just saying. Honestly, Blake Corum's been really good, and he's gotten a touchdown. Um, he's their goal line back, for lack of a better term, especially without Javante. They kind of need that, and that's what I was just saying. LA on Monday night, Blake Corum to win your fantasy championships. Yes, let's go. I don't know. That's got me pumped up. LA players I'm excited for. Bijan Robinson on Monday night to win your fantasy championship. Oh, damn. Brock on IR. Should I pick up Waller? RY. Waller's a good one to pick up. Tampa Bay's defense isn't the best. Is DJ Moore over? Probably. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, everybody's back now. I do like Caleb. I don't know. Like, he's got some allure to me being on the Sunday night game. You know what I mean? Right before, like, towards the end of the night, give me something to watch. And it's like to win my fantasy championship. But yeah, I think I mean, Odunze remains sidelined at practice as of as of today, which is Wednesday. That's not good. Not playing Saturday, not practicing Tuesday, remains sidelined on Wednesday. Luther Burden limited and returned to practice, so it sounds like he might be back. But no, I don't know that DJ Moore is over, and I don't know that I want to. Like, I think I would like to play him. It goes along with my theme. Like, anything can happen, and like Sunday night to win potentially or give you a big lead in the fantasy championship. Jalen Hurts or Caleb Williams. The Pitas. I mean, my man, I'm not going to be the one to tell you to play Jalen Hurts over Caleb Williams, for better or worse. And I didn't like Jalen Hurts like at all throughout the season, and yet in my league, I scored the most amount of points. So obviously, I'm not going to win the championship. That's not how it works. But yeah, no, I kind of liked like I think I would do. I think I have to tell you to do Jalen Hurts. Like, there's no way I could tell you to bench him for Caleb, for not for Caleb Williams. There's no way. As much as in my league, it cost me to play Lamar Jackson over Brock Purdy. So, you know what I mean? Christian Watson, is he at 100%? Because like he's not at 100%, and they've got the backup. You know what I mean? So I think I would look elsewhere unless I had to with Christian Watson. You know what I mean? Do I like Hampton or Javante? Luke, I think I like Javante over Hampton. I don't really know what happened. Going in, Merry Christmas. I don't really know what happened last week with Houston against Vegas, and I don't know that I want to bet on it happening again. Because at the end of the day, Houston's defense ranks number one in total offense, number four against the pass, number one against the run, and number one in total points. So like I'm being real with you. I don't actually know what happened last week, and I don't know that I want to bet on it happening again. As much as Javante hasn't been the same guy that he was in the beginning of the season, I think he's got higher upside against a Washington defense, like a struggling Washington defense, than Hampton has against one of the best defenses in the league. You know what I mean? And so that's the way that I would kind of approach that one. I get nightmares from when he put up 2 points a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, no, hey, I'm with you, man. I'm with you 100%. It's fair. I'm just Javonte's gonna get snaps. Yeah, and you know what? If you're scared of that, then I wouldn't play him. I would do Hampton because then at least you know that Hampton's going to play the whole game. That being said, like the game that I watched on Monday night, they did. I don't know. It was his second game back from injury, so this could have had something to do with it. But they didn't really like him in pass protection, and so on passing plays they would take him out for Kamani Vidal. Now I don't know if they're still doing that, but if they are, that's something that will eat into his value. So I mean, maybe Javonte on less snaps is better than Hampton on full snaps, which is less snaps in general because he can't pass protect. You know what I mean? So to drop Christian Watson, he also didn't show. You know what? I would. Yeah, you could drop. I mean, it's the final week, right? So yeah, I would drop him. What are we? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I might wait till tomorrow just so that he won't clear waivers and nobody can pick him up on you. Just a little sneaky thing you can do. Jags or Chargers D. I mean, the Jaguars D is legit, right? So, yeah, I might go Jaguars. That being said, Chargers at home. I mean, I could get around. I could get behind that, but yeah, I don't know, man. BTJ, Ladd, Watson. Yeah, I would obviously BTJ. Peter, I would choose Williams over Hampton. I don't really want any part of that Houston defense. George, Derrick Henry. I don't know. I don't know. I think you have to start him. I'm not going to sit him, right? How are you going to sit him in your championship game? You know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't heard anything that he's not playing, and I can only imagine they're going to lean on him with Tyler Huntley potentially starting. I don't know, man. If you're gonna bench him, it's gonna be because you don't want to start him. It's not gonna be because I tell you to bench him because there's no way I'm suggesting that. How about Derrick Henry, 128, 2 touchdown game on your bench? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, Bert. B man, yeah, BTJ over Ladd and Watson. Conan starting Drake Beggs, my opponent. And my opponent is only starting Genty. What's your thoughts? Wait, what? You both pick one player? Nibble neck. What's up? What's up? So you only pick one player? I mean, I don't know. For like a money league, I would want to play my team and like win money. If it was just a fun league, which I wouldn't be a part of, then yeah, sure, I could get behind it. What's the allure to Drake May and Ashton Genty? Why wouldn't you start like your guys? There's no way those guys were your first round picks. And I don't know, Drake May, yeah, it's against the Jets, but I can see Mike Vrabel using Ramondre a lot. It's gonna eat into Drake's value, I think. I wouldn't be starting Genty if I was that guy. I mean, they are playing the Giants, and so he should have a good game. That should be an interesting matchup. If I'm being completely honest, I think it's kind of dumb, but I could get behind it. It's for third place, so we're doing. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, yeah, third place, yeah, that makes sense. No, I get it. Yeah, it should be. You've got the easiest matchups. You know what I mean? So come back, Conan. Come back on Tuesday or Monday and let us know how it went. Because yeah, I won't be live on Sunday. Come back on Monday. Let us know how it went. I'm going to be following along. Who is it? Drake May and Ashton Genty. I'm going to follow along. And then if I don't see you, I'm going to call you out. Hope it works out for you. That's funny though. Your guy's going at 1 o'clock. His guy's going at 4 o'clock. Shit. Did you do that on purpose, or did you not even think about that? You should play a guy going on Sunday night or Monday if you have him. Damn. 2 minutes ago, I thought this was the dumbest idea in the world. Now I'm totally on board, and I think this is how we should settle third place all the time. And I don't know. Do you want to take the points for playing the guy first, or do you want to know how many points your guy needs? Emilio, we're not benching King Henry or Josh Jacobs, are we? No. Come on, man. No. I mean, I don't want to bench any of them, if I'm being completely honest. I think Jacoby Myers is in must-start territory. We just watched Juwan Jennings have a big game against Indianapolis, so I don't know. I mean, if I had to choose, I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, so it's obviously the king. Jacobs kind of sold us all last week, and it kind of cost me along with a couple of other people. But yeah, I can't tell you to sit Henry or Jacobs. Come on, man. We got to be playing them both. Starting Bijan and Chase Brown. How do you have Bijan, Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, and fucking Josh Jacobs? What the hell? Is your league mates blind? Do they not even know how to draft players? They're just okay with trading you all their best players for all your worst? Weird. Yeah, you just trade your worst players for all their best players and they're just fine with that? The hell? GR, start Giants or Lions. Yeah, I think we're starting the Lions defense. I don't know how we can't, right? On Christmas. I don't know, man. Houston's defense did dookie against friggin' Vegas last week, and I don't think the Giants are actually a good defense. So Herbert, Brissett, or Jackson. I don't know if Lamar is going to play. And that being said, I probably want to just go Jacoby Brissett anyways. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, and to me, Lamar's got the highest upside. I don't know if he's going to play. If he plays, we're probably playing him, but if he doesn't play, I would do Brissett. Carter, Hampton, or Diggs. Jay, thank you for the question. Yeah, I might do Michael Carter playing Cincinnati. Cincinnati's defense stinks. It's going to be cold in Cincinnati. That'll be better for the run game. Oh my God, their defense gives us 156 yards a game, last in the league. Michael Carter all day, my man. James, start Hampton or Harvey. Honestly, my man, I don't really want to start either of those, if I'm being completely honest. I don't really love Denver in that game, like at all, against Kansas City. And then Hampton's playing the best, like the fourth best defense in the league against the rush. So I can't confidently start either of those guys. I think if I had to choose, you'd probably choose Hampton, but yeah, I'd be looking elsewhere if I could possibly. Can we get anything else? I don't even really know who's out there. Tell me what your waiver wires are. Cause yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know how much I want to do with that. Ah, we lost the sauce. Fucking rude, man. Yeah, we have to play Brock Purdy. Is Lamar playing? I didn't think Lamar was playing. Honestly, I think he got. I think he got a broken ribs, man. Packers, Browns, or Chargers for defense. I mean, I can get behind the Packers defense playing Baltimore. I don't think Lamar is going to play. Honestly, I think he's got a like. I think they broke a rib in his back, so I don't think so. Um, yeah, so I could really get behind the Packers defense this week. That being said, I think the Browns defense is where I would go. Like their defense is for real, and it's at home. Pittsburgh's offense isn't that good, right? And so Detroit's got dealing with a lot of injuries. So I think that had a lot to do with last week. And so yeah, I could get behind the Packers, Juju. Thank you for the question. Like if you wanted to, I think we do the Packers if Lamar's out. But if Lamar is in, I think we switch to the Browns. But yeah, no, I don't think Lamar is gonna play. 6, 7, and 1 somehow made it to the chip. Bam, 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 bam. Yes. No problem at all, man. I hope that helps. I do like to just try and like explain my thoughts, right? I hope it helps. I hope it works out for you. I really do. Good luck, man. I go. No problem at all. I love exciting and delicious food. It would be awesome. Thank you. Biz, Warren or Devontae Smith at flex. Like Jalen Warren? I don't know, man. I made the mistake of benching Jalen Warren last week, and I'm in the third place game instead of the first place game because of it. So, I mean, I don't know if I am chasing points or whatnot, but I don't know that I'm going to be sitting Jalen Warren. Like I know I'm in the third place game. You're in the championship, and if you and I could get behind wanting to play Devontae over for Jalen Warren, but I did it last week, and helps out a lot. Up against number two and kind of nervous. Nay, bam, 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 bam. Take him out. Hell yeah. That's wicked, man. Good luck. Thank you for the follow. We go live every day, so come back. Tell us how much you won the championship by. I bet 200 points you win by. Hey, Nixer love. Honestly, I don't love Bo Nix. Is Jordan Love playing? Remains limited in practice. So, one of the things about the concussion protocol that I do know is that you have to have a full practice before they like that's one of the steps. So Tony D's nuts. Nice. Thank you for the follow. That being said, I don't want any part of Bo Nix tomorrow night. And so yeah, I don't know that I want to do that. So I for those reasons I might do Jackson Dart. I know he got kind of kicked around last week. I don't expect the Giant or the Vegas defense to be able to do that. So the Giants this week. Um, what Minnesota's last week, wasn't it? And Minnesota's defense is legit. Like they're for real. So yeah, Minnesota. So like yeah, Minnesota's defense is legit, right? So yeah, I think Jackson Dart's in a better position this week. And like of the three, I think he's got the highest upside anyways because of how he because of his legs and how he runs. So that's what I would be thinking. Jesus. I think I gotta play Rodriguez. We gotta do Rodriguez. Yeah. Rodriguez is probably good for a touchdown. AT or Jettas. So yeah, I don't know, man. I can't confidently tell you to sit Justin Jefferson. As bad as it's been and as bad as it might be, I don't. It's on Christmas. You know what I mean? At home. Strange things happen on Thursdays on Christmas Day, right? Backup quarterback for Justin Jefferson, exactly. No, and I'm with you 100%. Detroit's defense has some injuries. They didn't look good last week. They haven't looked good all year. Am I expecting it to happen? No. Am I saying that it is going to happen? No. Do I know that I've been there for a long time and I've done that? I would, yeah, I can't tell you to bench Justin Jefferson. Well, there you go. Then you have your answer already. I'm not going to tell you to. No way. I don't want a Justin Jefferson game on my bench, hoping that T. Higgins has that same game or something even close to make me not feel like a jackass for benching Justin Jefferson for anybody. So, like, I honestly, I would play them both. Who do I have to bench? I'll bench them. Like, unless you have JSN and Puka, in which case, I don't know what the hell your league mates were doing. Uh, I would be benching, or I would be playing both of them. Luch, need help bad. Oh man, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to provide, but I can help you out, man. We'll talk through it together. 49ers or Bucks defense. I mean, I think the Bucks might have to be the choice because of the rookie quarterback in Miami. But that being said, I can get behind the 49ers defense on Saturday or on Sunday night, right? To maybe win your championship. That's got some allure to it. They looked well last game, but they also gave up 30 points. You know what I mean? So Sutton or Wilson. I mean Felix. I think I think Wilson's the answer. I think he's earned must start territory. Evans, T, Olave, and Jettas. Yeah, then we're benching Mike Evans. I would 100%. Olave's actually looked pretty good the last little bit, so that would be me. I'm benching Mike Evans, starting T Higgins, Olave, and Jettas. That being said, I'm out, right? Like I'm playing for third place. I'm not playing for first place. So, and also I don't want you to come back and tell me that I chose wrong. It's your team. You have to be happy with it. And at the end of the day, I just tell you what I think. For better or worse, I go down with my guys. I'm in the third place game because I chose to start my dog Lamar instead of Brock Purdy, which obviously I should have known. Duh. That's just me. I can admit that. AD Mitchell, DJ Moore, Waddle. Oh my God. Harrison, Johnson. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't want to trust Debo this week either. I think I might do Waddle or Harrison. Those would be. I mean, Harrison's probably got the best matchup. That being said, Cincinnati trying kind of is really good at covering wide receivers. So, but yeah, I mean, Waddle was serviceable last week in the first game, and Tampa Bay's defense is kind of dookie. So, I might take Waddle, right? Starting Taysom Hill, I love a Gandil. I love it. Should I play it? I've got Olave starting. I mean, I don't know. Why not? If you love a gamble, there's the best kind of gamble. Taysom Hill hasn't had a Taysom Hill game this year. Imagine if he has a Taysom Hill game on your bench in the fantasy championships. Let's just say 2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a catching touchdown. Maybe even 1 and 1. Imagine he did that on your bench. Shit, that would suck. Let's say Love plays Watson Jefferson, BTJ Parker, Washington. So there's no way I'm going to tell you to bench Jefferson and BTJ for Parker Washington and Christian Watson. Not a chance. That's not how I work around here. That's not how we work in these parts, my son. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Should I just run Harrison and Waddle or DJ for wide receiver two? Yeah, but it sounds like Rome's not going to play, but it sounds like Luther Burden is going to play. So it shouldn't be too bad for DJ. Harrison and Waddle or DJ for the wide receiver two. I would run Harrison, and I mean I could get behind DJ. I think Waddle's going to put up points still. What, 10, 12 points probably, maybe 15, maybe 18, right? If he gets a touchdown. But I think DJ Moore on Sunday night kind of has some allure to it. You know what I mean? To like win you your fantasy championship, that's got some allure. And it's gonna be in San Francisco, right? So the weather is gonna be fine. And San Francisco's defense is injured, right? So yeah, I could get behind it. Swap Michael Wilson or Warren. We can't play both. I sat Jalen Warren last week, and I'm playing for third place instead of playing for first place because of it. So that being said, Michael Wilson has earned must-start territory. I do believe that. So we can't start both. Brian, Stafford, Purdy, or T-Law. I mean, like I'll answer that with I've Drake London too, but he played mid. Now, yeah, I mean that's the thing. Yeah, fuck Drake London. I'm gonna answer both of these questions with the same answer. Monday night football to win your fantasy championship league has a certain allure to it. Matt Stafford's going to win the MVP, and so he obviously has the higher upside. We saw it last week: 450 yards and what, 4 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, right? So we also saw Purdy do really well. So I mean, yeah, I don't really know, man. I think that Matt Stafford on Monday night kind of has a certain allure to it to win the fantasy championship. That being said, Brock Purdy at home against Chicago's defense, they still need a win, and the Chicago defense is pretty banged up. So yeah, I don't know how much of Brock Purdy game I would want on my bench, hoping for the best for Matthew Stafford. That being said, how many people benched Matthew Stafford this week and had to watch his 30, 35 points on your bench? J Merv, Dak, or Drake for the chip. I mean, I think Dak's probably got the higher upside playing against Washington, but maybe Drake is the answer against the Jets. They need the win more than Dallas does. That being said, I fully expect Dak to get like 30 points and have a really wicked game. Dude, I benched Warren too, and I'm playing for third place instead of first place because of it. So for me, I don't know if I would just be chasing points, but if I was playing, I would definitely be starting Warren this week. And like in my third place game, I am. I know it's only for third, but you know what I mean? Mr. Mark, Goff, or Purdy. Yeah, I think Goff might have the higher upside, but I think Purdy on Sunday night has a certain allure to it. It's gonna be at home. Like I said, Chicago's defense is kind of banged up. I don't know. I like it. Last week I lost because I played Lamar over Brock Purdy, obviously. Jawan or Bucky at flanks need upside. Upside is probably Jawan, but that's the thing. I read a thing that Bucky hasn't actually been used as like their goal line back. It's been Sean Tucker. So I might choose Jawan just for the upside and the Sunday night game, right? You know what I mean? So Should I put Warren over Rico or Javante? Should put Warren over both of them, but definitely over Rico. Are you kidding me? Rico for the fucking championship against Seattle's defense? No, come on, man, get out of here with that. Alpha, Wandale, Jennings, or Waddle. Honestly, I would go Jennings on Sunday night. George Kittle might not play or be limited. He does have an ankle sprain. It's like a low ankle sprain, so he should play maybe. But yeah, I think I like Jennings Sunday night. Hell yeah. Miko, why are there no eyes on RJ? He could go nuclear versus the Chiefs. Yeah, he could. Or the Chiefs could come out and just completely blank the whole Denver offense at home, right? In the cold Sunday, Saturday, or Thursday night on Christmas. I mean, you're not wrong, but the complete opposite could happen too. Kansas City's defense is still legit, and I don't really know how to explain last week. It does kind of hurt to have their offense like go 3-and-out all the time and just have the defense on the field the whole time. But yeah, no, I don't. I honestly, I don't want any part of it. And I'm actually excited to start Travis Kelce this week, and maybe Juju Smith-Schuster. But I'm not actually excited to start a whole lot of the Kansas City players. Brian, thank you for the follow. Hampton or Bucky? Yeah, I don't know if I want either of those. I'd probably go Bucky. They've got the easier matchup. Not that I'm excited for either of those. Maris, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Goff or Burrow? Yeah, I think Burrow's probably got the higher upside. Minnesota's defense is still legit, right? As much as it's in a dome, and Jared Goff plays better in a dome than he does outdoors. I think Burrow's got the higher upside. Playing Arizona's defense, they're kind of dookie, right? Kirk Cousins just went nuts on them. So Tony, is that a Chicago Blackhawks logo? Damn. PPR, Pickens, Wilson, Wandale, T. Higgins, and Flowers, pick 3. So I think we go Pickens, Higgins, and Michael Wilson. Nice. Damn. Detroit Red Wings over here. So but I love you. I love that. The name is awesome. This guy's got a Blackhawks logo. He's from a good time. I like that. So yeah, I would go Pickens, Wilson, and Higgins. I mean, I think those are your 3. I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan normally, but I don't know if Lamar is going to play. I honestly think he's got a broken rib in his back, so yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, no problem at all, man. I hope it works out for you. Good luck. Bruce, Evans or Nico? Yeah, I'd go Evans over Nico, man. If I had to, I'd try to play both, but like if I had to, I would bench Nico over Evans because I don't love that. Also, I have a Chicago Bear tattoo. No way, that's amazing. One of my buddies is a huge Chicago Bear fan. Oh, he would love you. That's awesome. Pickens, Evans, or Olave. Pickens, Evans, or Olave, DJ Moore. Yeah, you're right with Pickens and Olave. And I don't know. I think maybe DJ Moore. I think DJ Moore on Sunday night, right? He's kind of got some allure to it. You know what I mean? To like win your fantasy matchup or like get you closer to a win or make you more points ahead. I don't know, man. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Dak or Josh Allen, Bryce, Brian. I don't know, man. It's not going to. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's not going to be me that tells you to bench Josh Allen in favor of anybody. That being said, I fully expect Dak to have a really good game, but I mean, Josh, they need a win, right? And they're at home, and yeah, they say he's got a hurt foot. They say a lot of things now at this time of year. So yeah, I'm not going to be the one to tell you to bench Josh Allen. I'm sorry. I hope it works out for you. I really do. Pick Trevor, and I have CJ. Should I start Trevor? I would start Trevor over CJ. because I don't love that matchup against the Chargers. Bruce, definitely Olave over Terry. I don't know how we can start Terry with any sort of confidence. Marcus Mariota. It's probably going to be Josh Johnson. Like, I think Dallas defense is probably a good pickup this week. No problem at all, man. I hope that helps. I hope it works out. I really do. Maybe one day you'll come over and cheer for a good team. Huh? 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 Love it. I hope it works out for you, man. Good luck. Come back. We go live every day. Make sure you're following. Come back. Tell us how it went. We're going to be cheering you on. Or this is a safe space to cry. Because I'll be crying. Hell yeah. I'm only playing for third place. Ethan, Hurts, or Lawrence. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't tell you to bench Jalen Hurts. If you want to, that's on you. It's your team. You got to be happy with it. I can't tell you to bench Jalen Hurts. I didn't bench Jalen Hurts for Trevor Lawrence, and I'm paying for it. So maybe the play is to play Lawrence over Hurts, but I can't tell you that. Fuck, it's hot in here, man. Holy crap. Yes. Oh, that's better. Nice. I can think better. ETN, Jacobs, or Tony Pollard, sit one. Yeah, I think I just might sit Tony Pollard. How are we going to play Tony Pollard over either ETN or Jacobs? Come on, man. No way. Debo or Mbuka. Oh, LaFonda. No way. What a question. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't know how we can start Debo with any sort of confidence. It's going to be third string quarterback there against Dallas. I know they're going to have to pass a lot, but I also don't know. I'm with you. I don't know how we start Ibuka with any sort of confidence because he's been dookie. Hey, man, I hear you 100%. I'm with you. And so if you want to, you can. I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, sold my playoff run too. I'm with you 100%. I'm just as upset as you. I'm not going to be the one to tell you to bench him. No way. Fuck no, Bears only. Bro, also have Gibbs, H. and Chase Brown. Holy Mackinac. Damn. That's going to be wicked. Nice. Bears only. I love it. RJ Harvey or Jawan for the flex. Brian. See, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want any part. Everybody's telling you to start RJ Harvey, and the fact that he should do very well against a Kansas City defense that got beat up by Tennessee last week. But I don't know, man. Like that's me. Like I don't know because Kansas City at home, Denver, like it's a division rival. They know Denver. They play them all the time. Denver still got to win to hold their playoff position. You don't think that Kansas City cares about beating them? They're a 14-point underdog at home, right? On Christmas, on Thursday. Like, I don't know, man. I don't. I'm all over the under on that game. Like, I don't think it's going to be a very good offensive game. I think it's going to be really big defense. Like, I think Denver wins, obviously, but yeah, I don't actually know if I want to do any part of that Denver offense this week. No soup for you. Yes, Seinfeld. Love it. Diggs or Tracy. I think we go Diggs. Right? He's playing the Jets. You got to figure he's going to get 120 yards, 7 catches, maybe a touchdown. Hopefully a touchdown or two. You know what I mean? Thought Reed and Jacobs would be amazing for some reason. Honestly, my man Ryder, I thought that the Jalen Hurts and Josh J or Devontae Smith stack would just be phenomenal for some stupid reason. Looking back on it now, like for some stupid reason, I thought that would be amazing. Which is also hilarious because I ended up finishing with the most points in that league. So like I actually hated my team all year, but they were the best team that I had in like all of my fantasy leagues. I'm in 4 of them. I'm actually in 5 of them, but one's a guillotine. So yeah, no, it was actually funny to watch. Ryder, you just heard me go off about the Denver offense. I am not a Bo Lever this week. No way. I would go Baker. As much as Baker hasn't been very good the last few weeks. If Trevion plays, should I pick up over Juwan? I mean, if Trevion plays, yeah, you should pick him up. No question. But I don't know that he's going to play. I might pick him up just in case, but I don't think he's going to play. I think he's out. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Why? Hey, stop that, dick. No suit for you. I just said, I just finished saying that. Like, and so I was talking about the Denver Kansas City game. For me, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. For me, like I'm fully I know Travis Kelce sold everybody last week. Trust me, he sold me. And so, like I just said, man, at home in a game that they're a 14-point underdog, 13 and a half, right at home on Christmas Day. Yeah, it's with a third string quarterback, but like you don't think that Travis Kelce is going to want to show out against Denver? Sorry? Oh, stop eating my fucking shoe, man. Okay. Oh, piss on the fucking bottom of that dick. So yeah, that's like I was saying. Like I don't know, man. I can't confidently tell you to play Travis Kelce with any sort of confidence, and I'm with you 100%. And I'm playing for third place because not because of him, but you know, he had a lot to do with it. It is a tough decision, but if I had to choose, I would go back to that well. Maybe it's a Christmas miracle, right? A Festivus for the rest of us. Hey. And so, like, I don't know, man. That's if it was me, I would go back to it. I can totally get behind Taysom Hill and I can understand it, but for me, I would go back to it. You know what I mean? Yes. Yankees. No way you like the Yankees. Get out of here. Blue Jays territory only. Should I start Jalen Waddle? I like it. You know what I mean? Tampa Bay's defense has been kind of dookie lately. Um, I don't hate that matchup. My team's Baltimore Ravens all day, baby. That's why it cost me last week. I had Lamar. Obviously, I should have played Brock Purdy over Lamar. Duh. As if. Oh, no, you're not, man. For what reason? Jesus. I got a Steelers fan. I got a fucking Bears fan. Holy Mackinac. Getting the chip this year. No way. It's going to be Buffalo's year this year. I think it's going to be Buffalo, LA in the championship. Buffalo's got the easiest path that they've had in years to get to the championship. Rodgers is slinging. Watch this week against Cleveland. He's going to get dunked. Sonny, Genty, or Bucky, full PPR. I mean, honestly, like, if I'm being completely honest, I can't really tell you to bench Genty with any sort of confidence. I mean, he's probably the answer against Thielen for 100. Yeah, and so I think Genty against the Giants is probably the answer. The wideouts are garbage, and they friggin' now. To be fair, I like that tight end they've got though. He's like an offensive lineman at tight end, like for real. That guy is fun to watch. What, Washington or whatever his name is? But yeah, no, like, and don't get me wrong, like I know it. I can't deny it. Pittsburgh's a good team, but yeah, no, I don't think that. And especially like it really comes down to what happens with TJ Watt. Like if TJ Watt is out, what has he got? Like a collapsed lung? You know what I mean? Yeah, 300-pound tight end. Like, are you kidding me? And can run, can jump over people, stiff arm. Like, who's bringing him down? Like, who? The linebackers aren't even as big as him. And then once you get past the linebackers, what? The cornerbacks? Little 180-pound guy is going to bring this guy. Maybe 4 of them will take him down. But yeah, no, I think they go really as far as TJ Watt, his injury is concerned. Because if TJ Watt doesn't come, that Washington guy on Pittsburgh, the tight end, he's a huge guy. He's like 300 pounds. Yeah, and he gets a bunch of touchdowns and he like runs over everyone. It's awesome. But yeah, if TJ Watt doesn't come back, I don't think you guys go very far. But if he comes back, I'm with you, man. Could be a force to reckon with. That being said, you could lose your last 2 games. Baltimore could win the last 2 games. Hey, man, Tyler Huntley, and we win the division. I don't think we do, but we get in the playoffs. Honestly, I think TJ, yeah, DK and TJ being out, honestly, you're not wrong, man. I try my best. I try to make light out of every situation, you know what I mean? But yeah, honestly, DK and TJ being out, that's going to hurt. Also, like, Aaron Rodgers is, like, it's kind of annoying to watch, like, for real, man. Like, like I don't know. He just seems like a grumpy old man all the way, all around. You know what I mean? Katie's happy DK is out. Damn. I guess you're playing against him. Hannon, is Trey Tucker a start this week? Babe, Zena's got something. Charger box. Zena's got something. The Chargers box. The Charger?
Bro, I told you that's for Daddy.
Yeah, I think Trey Tucker is probably a start this week. I don't know if I would want to start him. No one punches a fan in the head. I'm Story. I'm a Steelers fan and an Eagles fan, and that wasn't right. You know what? Honestly, man, yeah, no, it wasn't right, and it wasn't it wasn't called for, and it shouldn't have happened. But at the end of the day, like, we're all human. You know what I mean? And this guy was definitely shit talking for like a long time. And he definitely said something that rubbed DK the wrong way. And like, I don't know, man. I don't think he called him a racial slur. He says he didn't. Nobody heard it. At least nobody's coming forward. He could have said something, right? But like, maybe he didn't call him a racial slur, but like, you call him a monkey or whatever. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. Like, everybody has a bad day. Yeah, maybe it wasn't right, but it happens. Favorite player who's fan out. Call him by his real name. That sounds racist. Ethan, Tracy, or McMillan. I think, honestly, I tend to value running backs more than I do wide receivers. They just hold a little bit more value for me. So I might pick Tracy against the Las Vegas defense this week. Kipton, Shakir, or Sampson. I mean, I might go Shakir. I don't know. Like, I don't know if Cleveland's offense is going to do well enough to make Sampson relevant against Pittsburgh's defense. They're for real, for real. So, like, yeah. Yeah, it is a weird name. I saw it. It's like Decavius something. It's not even a K. Like, it's a D. So the DK comes from his first name. And then he's got like a second name that's something. So it starts with an S or something. So yeah, it is a weird name, but I don't know, man. Fuck, you know what I mean? Like, we're all human at the end of the day. You can only take somebody yelling in your face for so long before you just want to punch them in the face. I mean, we all want to punch somebody in the face. Can't do it. We're not professional athletes who get paid millions of dollars, so we would probably go to jail. But like, if I'm that fan, I'm suing like everyone. Like, I'm never working a day in my life. Suing the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Detroit Lions, the NFL, the city of Detroit, the security, the refs, the union, like everybody. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Christoph, London, Sutton, Jennings. Happens all the time in baseball. You're not wrong. Yep, 100%. Sue everyone. You're not wrong. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think Jennings is probably the answer. Christopha. Hope I'm saying that right. I don't mean to butcher your name. Some people get punched in the face for calling other people by their name. So I hope that. But yeah, no, I think Jennings is probably the way to go. I don't know that I want to do any part of London against that LA defense that looks. I mean, they're a legit defense. You know what I mean? As much as Seattle put up a lot of points on them, they're still a legit defense. So Swanee swag. I don't know if Lamar is going to play, but I could get behind benching Lamar. Not for Philip Rivers or Geno Smith though. But if he doesn't play, then I would probably go Geno. Probably got to against the Giants. Shaw, Dart, or Baker. I mean, DC, you probably got to go Dart. He's probably got the highest upside against Vegas. He runs a lot, runs for his life. How we feel about the Lions defense? I mean, the last time this Mason Bronson kid or whatever he is, last time he played, he made Seattle's defense look like the '85 Chicago Bears, right? So, I mean, the Lions defense is pretty shasty at the best of times, but I think if there's ever a time where they can show up, you know what I mean? Like it's a rookie quarterback. I don't know, man. Strange things happen on Christmas. You know what I mean? And so, like anything can happen. Any given Sunday, as they say, any given Thursday as well. Strange things happen on Thursday and on Christmas. That it's for those reasons I don't want really anything to do with the Denver offense. And I'm actually excited to start Travis Kelsey. You know what I mean? So like I don't know that I love Denver the way that everybody else loves them. And I could be completely wrong. You know what I mean? Like I'm wrong all the time. Hell yeah. And so I could be just completely talking out of my ace. But I've been around the block, as they say. I've kind of been there, done that a little bit, and I know a thing or two. And I just know that, like, in this, that's like I was saying before. It's like we're all humans at the end of the day, and you know, to get up for a game on Christmas Day when I could be spending it with my family. I don't know. I expect them to get up for it. You know what I mean? Like, why would I want to not be playing the best on Christmas when everybody's watching it when I have to play? You know what I mean? So Barner or Tesla for tight end. Is Tesla a tight end? He's only a wide receiver. Who's the what? Too crazy, man. Too crazy, man. Wide receiver Isak. Isak? Who's the other Tesla? Barner for your tight end, my man. Yeah, I don't even know. From Detroit. Yeah, he's a wide receiver, my man. He's not a tight end. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know. You can put a wide receiver in your tight end position? That's crazy. I mean, I might do that. Yeah. I mean, tight end's kind of a wasteland, but like, can you pick up that Johnson guy from Tennessee or from thing? Yeah, I'm trying to look here. I mean, like honestly, with no DK, that Washington guy from Pittsburgh, Darnell Washington, like he might not get a lot, but he's a 300-pound tight end from Pittsburgh. He's a 300-pound tight end, and with no DK, they're gonna have to throw to someone. You know what I mean? And Cleveland's defense ranks right in the middle of receiving yards allowed to tight ends. And this kid's a big body, and Aaron Rodgers really likes him, and he likes his tight ends in general. You know what I mean? So Like I would probably pick up a tight end from Pittsburgh. What does Jonnu look like? Yeah, see, Jonnu had a rushing touchdown in his game. So yeah, like I don't know, man. That guy just dropped Theo Johnson playing Vegas. Come on, man. That's Jackson Dart's favorite target. Why would you do that? You're the only one left, eh? Damn. Nobody else likes me. They don't like what I have to say. Oh well. Yeah, if you can pick them up again, because like playing, I mean, like, see, that's the thing too. Like Vegas, kind of, their defense is kind of dookie, but they do defend the tight end position very well. So like, as much as their defense in general isn't good, they defend the tight end positions pretty well. What does it say? I'm just looking here on Yahoo. Yeah, see, just 6 points to the fantasy or to the tight end position. Ah, they rank top five against him. That being said, he is Jackson Dart's favorite target, and so I fully expect him to like get a lot of attention. Right? Last week was shit. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. But like 3 catches for 72 yards. The game before, 8 targets, 5 targets, 4 targets, 8 targets, 6 targets. You know what I mean? So he gets the targets. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like Minnesota's defense is for real, and I fully believe that. And so, like that's why I kind of saw that coming. I picked up Minnesota's defense right before the game. They got me 18 fantasy points. So you know what I mean? Like I kind of saw that one coming a little bit. And so that's also why I'm a big I kind of am excited to start Parker Washington this week. I don't feel like I feel like the amount of people that rage dropped him and that are so mad at him. I don't know. I just have that feeling like you go back to the well, and maybe it doesn't work out. You know what I mean? It could very well not work out. It didn't work out last week, but maybe it could work out. And like if I'd have told you that Matt Stafford threw for 450 yards, you would have expected him to get, at the very least 70, 80 yards. You know what I mean? Out of 450. Okay, fine. Puka got 220, but that still leaves 230 yards available. You would have thought 70, 80, easy. You know what I mean? And so I don't know, man. I'm excited to start him again this week, and I think I'm going to. Also in that league, I got DK and Rishi Rice, so I'm already down 2 wide receivers in a 2 flex league. So yeah, I think I'll be starting. But that's it. Like I think I'll be starting him, and I think I'll be like I think I've got a little bit of confidence in him because Devontae Adams isn't playing either. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And like, how does that not have some allure to it on Monday night to potentially win your fantasy matchup? Hey, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know. Yeah, that's like I said. I tend to think outside the box. For me, sometimes it just doesn't come down. It doesn't always come down. Didn't want to wait that long. For me, it just kind of comes down to like more than just on paper and like X's and O's and matchups, right? Comes down to like the players and also like the position that they're in. Like he's still in a good position. And so, yeah, no, I get it. Not wanting to wait. It's also championship, right? You kind of can't think with your. You kind of got to just like go off instinct in the championship, I think. And I don't know. Last week I benched Jalen Warren, right? He hadn't been a superstar, but he'd been one of my guys all year, and I benched him because I thought I was smart. I got cute in the fantasy semifinals and it cost me, right? So I don't know. I don't think we try to get too cute. And then sometimes in the tight end position, we try to get cute, right? We go with the matchups that we think. We go with the numbers. We go with what we think might work out best. Because at the end of the day, let's get real here. Tight end is a wasteland outside of what, 3, 4 guys. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's a crapshoot all across the board. My brother bench Stafford for Goff. Hey, right? 100%. And I totally could have got behind benching Stafford. I also wouldn't have done it. It's a perennial, like he's going to win the MVP this year. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know how you bench that. That being said, Goff did really well. So I could have got behind that too. I tend to avoid Thursday games when I can. So I could have got behind that strategy. I would have thought Goff would have done well anyways. And he did. So I know he wasn't. I know he wasn't. He wasn't upset using the same guys all these weeks, right? At the end of the day, sometimes you just use the guys that got you there. You use the guys that you drafted as your guys, and then a couple pickups here and there, like Michael Wilson, right? Jacoby Myers. To me, these guys have earned must-start territory. Rico Dowdle out. Jordan Mason out. You know what I mean? Even like the Arizona backfield, like Michael Carter. I mean, yeah, okay, against Cincinnati, I could get behind it, but like Imari Demarcado out. You know what I mean? Bam Knight, he's out. He was out anyways before he got injured. So Christian, Burrow, or Stafford. I don't know. I think Burrow's probably got the higher upside, but Stafford is gonna do wicked too. So that being said, I don't know that I would want Burrow's numbers on my bench while waiting for Matthew Stafford and hoping for the best. I might just play Joe Burrow. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so I know a lot about Joe Burrow, and I fully expect him to kill it. Especially he's got T Higgins back this week. Like he didn't even have T Higgins last week, and he killed it. Or did he? No, that was against Baltimore. But Baltimore is a good defense, division rival too, right? So yeah, I think I would go with Joe Burrow, but yeah, see what I mean? Colby Parkinson, he's playing the Falcons defense that has held tight ends to touchdowns all year. Something's got to give. You know what I mean? And so maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. The numbers say he won't, but maybe he does. You know what I mean? Snavaro, thank you very much for the rose. I appreciate you. You're wicked. Should I play Javante over Carter? I'm scared to split. Carey's only playing 3 quarters. I mean, I don't think about any of that stuff. When I play my guys, I play my guys. If you're in your head that much thinking about it, then I don't know that there's anything that I could say to try to say to like make you think otherwise. Carter's in a very good position, so I could get behind it. But yeah, I don't. I think Javante is probably the play, but I don't think you can go wrong with playing Carter. That's what we were talking about, though. You play your guys, right? Javante's kind of been your guy as much as he hasn't been as good as he once was. He could be as good once as he ever was. And if you know that saying, then you're old like me. I love you. Yankees, do you think Josh Jacobs will play? If not, should I start Emmanuel Wilson over Kyron Williams? Oh my God, I'm a Blue Jays fan. I could totally ruin a Yankees fan season. Love it. No, I'm kidding. JT and Javante got me here. So there you go. You know what I mean? You just play the guys that got you here. Can't sit JT. And like I sat Jalen Warren last week and I paid for it. I played Josh Jacobs last week and I paid for it. You know what I mean? So like I don't know. Like I think you just play the guys that got you here and you kind of hope for the best. Because what if they have their games that you know they're capable of on your bench and you're just kicking yourself? I know I am. Like whatever. I'm not over it, but like I guess I'm over it at this point. But I know I'm kicking myself. Like how did I not do that? Let's go Yankees. No, boo, love it. Um. So do I think Josh Jacobs will play? I think Josh Jacobs will play. Last week he didn't get any practice time in at all week. So if you have Josh Jacobs, you know this. He didn't practice at all last week, and so then he came into the game and was kind of dookie. This week in the first practice, he got in limited, so that's already better than it was last week. What did it? Do they have anything for today? Another limited session. Boom. Last week he didn't practice at all. This week he practiced 2 days in a row, albeit in a limited fashion. It's still better than than what he was last week. So I fully expect him to play. Um, I mean, if he doesn't play, I would probably play Emmanuel Wilson over Kyron Williams. But that being said, like, Kyron Williams on Monday night to win you your fantasy championship, that's got some allure to it. I know you guys, your Yankee fans, don't know much about championships anymore, but hey, oh, I love you. My dad was a Yankees fan. Oh man, I used to beg. I used to rag on each other all the time. Should I drop Tesla for Theo? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think that we need Tesla in our lineup that in the championship game. And like I said, man, tight end is just a wasteland in general. So like, you're kind of just a crapshoot, like in general. You know what I mean? So we're like Boo Jays. Oh, that's so rude. That's so rude. No way. Not Boo Jays. Get out of here with that. That was a good one. That was rude, but that was a good one. Nice. I love it. I love it. Come back in the summertime. We'll talk baseball. Hell yeah. Damn. Oh, yes. That's wicked. Warner, I'm second league. I'm in 2 leagues. In the first league, I'm with my best friend. I just lost him in the semifinals. Oh, big him. Smaro, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Second league, I made the championship, but I really want to win against my best friend. Ah, hell yeah, man. I'd want to beat him too if I was against him. Dude, bragging rights are a thing, man. Hell yeah. Hurts so bad. Oh, yeah. No, I hear you. Losing in one and winning in the other, but having to play. Ah. Yeah, I really wanted to win. Ah, yeah. No, bragging rights are a thing, man. And now he's got them on you. 14 points, and I had CMC. He had Purdy. Oh my god! And of course, Purdy even used CMC a lot. Damn, you know what? Purdy just had an outstanding game. I bet like it was still close. Well, what 30 points or something for McCaffrey, 40 points. So what? You ended up like 24 points, 25 points loss. I mean, if it was, you know what I mean. If it was a regular game for both of them, I bet you would have won that. Gonna talk so much shit, make them kiss the ring. Yes, hell yeah, man. I would too. Make them kiss the ring. I love it. To quote Patrick Roy, I cannot tell Jeremy I cannot hear him with my Stanley Cups ringing in my ears. Haven't talked to him since Saturday. Oh, it's so bitter. I love it. Krista, Drake Mayer, Dak. I think Dak is probably the play. I think he's gonna do well. And if I can get behind Drake May against the Jets, but I do think that Dak gets like 30 points. Probably makes you regret it a little bit. Start Terry or JMO. Honestly, dude, I don't know how you start Terry with any sort of confidence. What's it going to be, Josh Johnson, the third string quarterback? You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I think JMO is the play. Jared Goff has really liked him lately. You know what I mean? So send me messages, but I haven't replied. Yes, fuck that guy. That's amazing. I love it. Oh my god, I love you so much. That's amazing. So bitter, dude. I don't even want to talk to you. That's okay. My buddy beat me in this league over here. I got Puka on last Thursday night. Oh, I never really recovered. And friggin' yeah, and he's same thing. He tried to call me. Like I need some time for myself. Oh yeah, he tried to call me, and I was like, nah, I don't want to talk to you. Frig off. May might not finish the game once they're kicking the Jets out. And you know what? Honestly, I really feel like uh Mike Vrabel is gonna lean on the run a lot more than they normally do. I feel like he's gonna really want to showcase that. And so I'm with you, Tony. I don't know that Drake May has the impact that we want him to have, simply because I think Ramondre Stevenson does really well. I think he balls out this weekend. That being said, it's still a division matchup. You know what I mean? And like it's in New York. Like strange things happen, man. And like in the championship, why wouldn't that happen? Why wouldn't the New York Jets shut down Drake May, who is in the talk of the MVP conversation? Why wouldn't they in the championship of your fantasy matchup? Strange things happen in division matchups, right? And Christmas time. Good thing Puka was not in the playoff. Oh man. The worst part is if Puka had just had like a regular Puka game, I would have won. Like no question. But no, he had to go and ball out fucking 950 yards. Basically, is what it looked like he got because he had so many fantasy points. Ugh. Will Dak finish the game out of the playoffs? They might pull him. Honestly, I can't tell you that. I don't work for the Dallas Cowboys, nor do I have any inside information with Jerry Jones. So as far as I know, I just work with the information I have provided. Washington's defense stinks. Dak's probably going to get 30 points. I don't know what else to say behind that. You know what I mean? So I'm going against Stevenson for the championship. I think he's going to have a really good game. I think you're in a little bit of like you're in a little bit of trouble right there. Like I'm not saying you're in trouble. I'm just saying I think he's going to have a really good game. He's probably going to have a Trevion Henderson game. 120. You would think 122 touchdowns. Derrick Henry last week. You know what I mean? So I think so. I do. Garbage game. Yeah. Which one? Start three: Terry Wandell, Bucky Sutton, Gainwell, Devontae Adams, Montgomery. So I don't think Devontae is gonna play. Fuck, that's a lot of garbage, man. For real. I might start Bucky, Gainwell, and Montgomery. Actually, I think Wandale in full PPR. Yeah, I'd probably go Bucky, Gainwell, and Wandale. Two wide receiver. Oh, you need fucking two wide receivers? Oh my god. Okay, well, I'd probably go Gainwell as my flex. Oh my god. I guess we go Terry and Wandale. Oh, am I glitching? Says that I have poor connection, so that could be something. Keep me updated. I'm gonna keep talking. Got CMC and Gibbs on the two RBs. Yeah, damn. Sold yourself on the wide receivers for sure. I might go Terry and Wandale and kind of hope for the best. Damn, that sucks, man. Herbert or Lawrence? K. I think we know that T. Lawrence is the answer. I don't know what kind of information you're looking for me to give you to make you want to start Justin Herbert over Trevor Lawrence. Tony, Dak Purdy or T. Law, Lawrence or Purdy? Damn. I mean, I think Brock Purdy might have the edge just because he's playing at home on Sunday night against the beat up Chicago defense. That's got some allure to it. And so I might choose that. And Sunday night, right, to win your fantasy championship, or at least make it closer for your Monday night matchup, right? So May or Lamar. I don't think Lamar plays this week. but also I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, so I'm going Lamar all day, every day. It cost me this matchup. I played Lamar instead of Purdy. Obviously, that wasn't the answer. Should I still use Schultz? He's been really good. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? It's not like you're going to get a much better tight end off the waiver wire. It's been kind of a wasteland, anyways. It always is. Purdy or Burrow? Yeah, I think Purdy. I think Burrow is going to have a wicked game, Steven. I'm not really too sure how you can bench either of them, actually. I think Burrow at home might be it. Monty, Christian Watson or Drake London? I don't know that I want Christian Watson. Yeah, I might do Drake London over Christian Watson. As far as a reliable start, I don't know, man. I wish I could tell you what was going to happen ahead of time so that we could all win the championship, but I have no idea. And I would assume yes, but I also would assume no. Like that LA defense is for real. You know what I mean? And like I think they're going to go to the Super Bowl, and they got a good chance of winning it. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know if London I would be want to do it. NVB have the Monday night Puka stack for the championship. No way, that's amazing. Oh, it's gonna feel so good if it happens for you. Tucker or Coker. I mean, I might go Tucker. He's got the easier matchup. Honestly, View Multimedia, I wouldn't do either. Monty need London to at least cover his points. Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah. London's good with Penix. Kirk Cousins seems to like what's his face too. So Kyle Pitts. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. I can't tell you. Might be celebrating early. Yeah, I can't tell you to really bench him with any sort of confidence. I just don't know if I want to play him. Yeah, I don't know. Gale, Dak, or Joe Burrow. Honestly, I expect Joe Burrow to have a huge game. I also expect Dak to have like 30 points. So I have Lamb and Sutton tomorrow. Lamb should do well. I'm honestly not expecting anything good out of Sutton. I'm not. Sedgy, Debo or Myers, also Houston defense or New England. So I might go New England's defense over the Jets. And then I think we do Myers over Debo. I don't really know how we play Debo with any sort of confidence. In the championship with a third string quarterback, I mean, they are at home and it's Dallas defense, but like, I don't like. And Jacoby Myers to me has kind of earned must start territory. So I think I'm excited to start him. Wandale, Sutton, London, Terry, Pearsall. Oh my god, dude, your wide receiver core is hurting. I might start Wandale. I think he's gonna have a chance to do well. I think we gotta go London because I don't want to do any part of Cortland Sutton and the Denver defense or the Denver offense tomorrow, and I don't want any part of Terry McLaurin and the Washington offense with regards to a third string quarterback, right? So I think it's between London and Pearsall for me. And I think that London kind of might have the edge. That being said, I think that Pearsall's in the better matchup against the Chicago defense that hasn't been very good lately and also hasn't been or has some injuries. So, but I can't tell you to sit London for Pearsall. Why no Sutton? I just don't know about that Denver matchup. Like and I'm not talking about just on the I'm not talking about the surface stuff. I'm talking about below the surface. You know what I mean? Like the reality of it. And like it's at home in I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying they're dealing with some injuries. They are, however, apparently good, I guess. You know what I mean? And so Zana, Pearsall, or Juwan, like Juwan Jennings. One's listed as the starter. One's listed as the backup. Um, but see, I'm thinking more than just the targets or gets ignored. I'm thinking that it's in Kansas City, right? In a divisional matchup. It's going to be cold at night. They're a 13.5 point underdog. They Denver still needs a win to kind of hold their playoff position. And like, you don't think that Kansas City wants to come out and ruin that for Denver, like at home on Christmas Day on Thursday? Strange things happen, man. That's all I say. That's been the theme all show, is that strange things happen on Christmas. I'm excited to start Travis Kelce for the reason that he kind of did Dookie last week. And like, it could blow up in my face. It could not. Ethan, I would go Ramondre over Tracy. I think Ramondre's got an easy matchup, and Tracy's kind of got some competition. Ramondre doesn't. Would I start MHJ if he plays or go with Wilson? Carlos, I mean, Wilson's kind of earned must start territory, so I think we just go with Wilson. But like for me, one's listed as a starter, one's listed as the backup. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. No problem at all. Hey, thank you for joining me, man. I appreciate you. Come back, come back. Hit the like. Make sure you follow. We go live every day, so we'll rock it out all day. Thank you very much for joining me, man. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Recruit Goff on Christmas or T-Law. I think Trevor Lawrence might have the higher upside. I do like Jared Goff on Christmas. Follow. That's how I found the live. Yes, Warner. I love it. Thank you so much. Gio, thank you for the follow. Stevenson, Javonte Williams, or Michael Wilson in the flex. You too, buddy. Yeah, I think Stevenson's probably the answer, Gio. I think he's got the highest upside. I appreciate you, buddy. I'll be back too. You're awesome. Thank you for so many likes. You're wicked. Yeah, Gio, I think that Stevenson's got the highest upside. I don't know that he has too much competition for touches in that backfield, and they're playing the Jets. And yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. Alrighty, guys, I got to get out of here though. Thank you very much for joining me. We got the Christmas stuff to do. I hope you guys really have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for rocking on with me. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and a happy holidays to all. I hope you guys the very best to you and your family. And with that, a Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.